Okay, I want to talk about the SEC in this video and just talk about it thematically about why they seem to be behaving so illogically with the cryptocurrency industry and the cryptocurrency exchanges, and why they shouldn't. Why don't they just make clear rules that everybody can follow? And so what I want to convey in this video is that is the wrong way to think about a regulator in general, and specifically a securities industry regulator. The regulators actually benefit from having relatively unclear rules or from not having rules at all because it increases their power effectively. It allows them to act in more arbitrary ways or to pick and choose who they want to go after. And if the rules are not clear, or even in the case of crypto, there are no rules, right? You actually can freeze an industry, and then the regulator kind of just has the ability to sort of squelch behavior in general. So it's actually a feature, not a bug, to have rules either be non-existent or not clear. And I draw from this because of the sort of the history of insider trading law. From my career, especially when I was studying for the CFA exam, I had to learn all of the different case law and the case history with insider trading. And it was always shocking to me how most of the rules were still gray areas, even decades later. And there are different instances of individuals who even were able to exonerate themselves in the court system, but were still bankrupted by the process, right? And the SEC, of course, can go into the criminal court system or the civil court system. And remember, in videos 107 and 108, we talked about some of the legal questions that can come up and the difference between the burden of proof in the civil court system versus the criminal court system. Obviously, it's much lower in the civil system. And so the SEC has the ability to kind of pick its spots, choose its spots, and extract fines from people, because if you pay the fine and settle, you can settle without findings of guilt or innocence, right? And this is sort of, in a lot of ways, the easiest way to take care of things instead of going through a long period of discovery, of going to court, paying for all this, and then it's maybe cheaper for a firm or for a wealthy individual to just pay the fine and then move on. And this allows the SEC to use these different mechanisms of control on participants in an industry. And then likewise, it actually freezes people. I mean, I always thought if I were even within the gray area of insider trading, of an insider trading situation, I absolutely would not take, as an individual, I would never take any action on that trade if I can even be, there could even be a whiff of insider trading, because it's just too dangerous if a regulator comes after you. As an individual, you're defenseless against this very powerful entity that is backed by the taxpayer, right? They have practically unlimited legal funds and you don't, right? So this is really the question that's at hand here. It's, yes, the SEC should make clear rules, but they don't have an interest in making clear rules. They have an interest in kind of keeping things vague or unruled, and it's a feature, not a bug. Okay, so I want to make sure I convey this idea about regulatory behavior and about why this is, while admittedly illogical, it is actually what will happen. It's what is in the interests of the regulator. Okay, that's it for today, a short video. And as always, I thank you for watching.